The world always changes, but one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight, fight with honor, because cowards die forgotten, and we wait for you. On the other side.
When will you pass through?
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy.
Welcome.
Archonia 2. Back again after 5 weeks.
Hey, let's go.
Playing some other game with some other guy.
Yeah.
My name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master for the evening again.
Woo!
Woo.
Steve.
Let's hear it for me.
Steve.
Who are you?
And I'm Alan. I was that guy before,
Woo.
but now I'll be playing Eddie Bones, returning
Eddie Bone.
from the Bone Zone.
From the Bone Zone, God damn it.
I am a Yuri playing Captain Sally One Eye. You can also buy me.
Yeah.
The shirt.
Not
The shirt.
the shirt.
The shirt. It was the shirt.
For clarification.
Yes.
For
We
clarification.
Hit me up in Discord.
I am
Dive into
Maxwell.
it.
I am playing Annenbeck III, the revealed prince or king of Lowlight, running away, slash Lorien, god of the elves.
Lorien, God of the Elves. And that's it for tonight because our fourth player,
And I'm back.
he's trapped in a magical
Yeah, he is.
He's trapped in a gem. We can't get him
Good
back.
riddance.
Before we get into recaps, first of all, hello to Deltron, Carlos, Dara Rock,
Hey.
Howdy,
Hey,
howdy.
guys.
Twitch chat, and anybody who's watching that isn't chatting. Hello to you too. So here's what we do. Content warning for tonight. This is a dark fantasy show intended for adults. This is probably not as bad as what we just did for 5 weeks before, but still, we don't really watch our mouths here. So,
Yeah.
you know, just watch out. There may be sexual
Adults-
content, violence.
Adult situations will happen.
Adult situations will happen if Alan has to die trying.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not 1, 2, 3 anymore.
That's true. So at least we can count on him not to be eating shit.
I won't be eating shit.
Shitty
Anyway,
humor.
content warning. Send the kids to bed unless you just don't care how they grow up.
I hope you do.
Oh yeah, the game. Yeah, the game we are using, as I mentioned, is that number by Kevin Crawford.
Woo!
Using our own homebrew setting, the world of Archonia, which has been in 5 campaigns now.
Damn.
I see Pretty Boy on YouTube.
Yay.
And E-Brag.
E-Brag,
Welcome,
what's up?
guys. Thanks. Pretty Boy is one of the OGs around here. Yeah, so we have Shadows of Archonia 1, which we played in D&D 5th edition. We have Shadows of Archonia 2, which we are playing in Worlds Without Number. Archonia No More, which we played in Shadow of the Demon Lord, Godless. And Midlight City Operations.
Yeah, that's right.
Which
That's
is
right.
played in Cities Without Number. What else are we going to do? All of these campaigns are set in the world of Archonia. Just mentioning that because it came up in the chat last week. We have many campaigns and even more one-shots set in the world of Archonia. So check them all out on our YouTube channel, which we have.
All from the brilliant mind of Steve Beauchamp.
Yeah.
Yo,
Incorrect. All from the brilliant mind of Steve Beauchamp and his several friends.
and
Yeah.
co.
And friends.
This man ran the game for 5 weeks just now.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
And I didn't know what he was going to do. So there's that. Yeah, like I was saying, if you don't know about our YouTube channel, you're just watching on Twitch. On YouTube, we have back episodes of everything. All those campaigns I mentioned, all the one-shots, other games that we played on Friday nights, and also our whole other show, Tales from the Backlog, which we play on Mondays.
Woo-woo!
And that is where we try out lots of different games in short 1 to 3 shot scenarios. Rotating selection of games, rotating cast of players, and right now we're in the middle of 2 sessions of Viking Death Squad.
Nice.
Actually, the first session got cut in half due to an internet outage, but it was well timed. It was during the break anyway, so we're coming back Monday to finish this story out. And following that, Alan will be running a couple Call of Cthulhu sessions for us,
yep.
and that's actually as far as the schedule goes. We'll let you know. Though I did just get Fast Grim, so this is probably coming soon.
More for
Now, business to attend to. We have coins in this game.
Nice.
If you are familiar with Worlds Without Number, this isn't part of it. This is a homebrew rule, meta currency thing that I grant my players. There's also an out-of-game situation where I told them that management was bringing back the coins for Red Bull deal. I received 0 Red Bulls,
Wait, hold on.
so no coins are going in here.
I needed a reminder.
I said it 2 hours before the game, my guy.
Fuck.
You all had time to stop at the store.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, I know, but hey, it happens.
Next week. Next week.
So, Yuri and Alan. Another thing my players earn coins for is if they appear on the Monday night show. Friday night players earn coins for being on Monday night. Now, you guys were both in the Fallout game. However, the first 2 episodes of that Fallout game were before our previous episode of this show. So only the last one earns you new coins.
Okay.
Fallout for Alan, Fallout for Yuri. Then we did Crown and Skull. Alan was in 3 sessions of that.
Let's go.
1, 2,
Go
3
Alan.
coins for that. And now
Sorry, I'm a teacher, guys.
I have
Sorry, that's the
to
profession I chose.
No, that's fine.
now I have to remove coins for every point of corruption that Alan gave Slag.
Shut the fuck up.
So here you go.
Hey, he wanted to play an evil
That's
character.
a joke. That's a joke. Slag's the son of a bitch. He deserved it. All right. So
What happened?
what happened to Slag?
What happened? Well, no, what happened to this in this game? Where are we?
Where are we?
I
That's
don't,
what you're asking.
I don't get coins for DMing on Archonia no more.
No,
Okay. All right.
Because that was Friday, not Monday.
that's the job, my guy.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah. So here we go. When last we were here, some bad stuff went down. As previously mentioned, there was an incident with our good friend Sarius / Renly.
Farewell, we'll miss you.
Good riddance.
Dear Fox.
Dear Fox.
Wait.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Creator of all ill.
He's in the stone. He cannot be recovered by any known means.
The dragons have him right now, right?
The dragons have the
dragons
stone,
Yeah, the dragons have him.
which was another reveal. You guys went to low light. Let's bring up the map.
Yo, that was a crazy reveal.
Yeah, you guys went to low light expecting
To
to
die.
fight the Atheum Cabal, the evil wizards that have been running the place in the absence of the rightful king, Annenbeck III. When you got there, you met up with Annen's boyfriend, who's leading the resistance, and his little brother Dustin, and they said to you, the thing that can defeat the Atheum Cabal is in their basement. Along with a prison break. There was a prison break. You got the resistance out of prison.
Pretty cool.
You snuck into the palace basement to get this mysterious thing that could defeat the Atheum Cabal. It turned out to be a red Omnium Bindstone. They're usually white. This one was red, and it trapped the creator of Omnium Bindstones himself, Asarius Trufane.
Yeah.
Thus explaining the disappearance of Matt to a job for several weeks.
Not at all planned. Not at all planned.
It was a coincidence.
A terrible coincidence.
Terrible. Wow, you guys are really small in the frame on this side of the table over here. That's funny. Anyway.
We play halflings.
Yeah, we're halflings.
Yeah, when you were discovered in the lab by the Atheum Cabal, you tried to do battle with them, only to learn that they were in fact invincible dragons. 5 of them.
Yep.
And after you barely escaped with your lives, mostly because they weren't terribly interested in you, one of these dragons destroyed your entire air fleet and naval fleet.
Those jerks.
Not the entire fleet.
So,
Whoa.
you had
Are you the
sailed...
GM?
Here's the thing. You had sailed to Lowlight with help from the entire Allied Acladorian Navy, right?
Yep.
So, all of this stuff is Allied Aclador. They have an alliance, mostly to defend themselves from the Orc Empire down here. They all contribute ships to the Navy. When it was learned that a usurping outside force had taken control of Lowlight, they all committed ships to the effort to take back Lowlight. You also had your own fleet, because you'd captured a lot of ships.
Weren't there a couple people from the surrounding Gray Sea that joined our cause?
Well, that's who I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Copy.
That's who the Allied Acladorian Navy is. But you also had a lot of your own ships, people who had been sent against you, but then discovered they were fighting their own rightful king, and then joined your side. So you ended up going in with 5 flying ships, 5 or 6 water ships, and an entire fleet of naval vessels
And all those
allied with you.
And all those ships couldn't even take down one dragon.
All those ships couldn't take down one dragon. But when you got there, you did great, right? Like, you were doing great. You took down their aerial fleet, and your water fleet broke through theirs. But once the dragon was involved, that all ended. Currently, the 3 of you are hiding out in a cave.
Yeah.
Your largest ship, the Wayfarer, the flying ship, still exists, but is severely damaged, and half the crew is dead. Survivors of note on that ship are Green Gertie, Mock, the Urman, and
Venora.
Venora was not on the Wayfarer. She was on the Salt Maiden, which sank. La Orgullosa fished her out of the water. But also Heron was on the Wayfarer, and he survived. A lot of other people died. Now, several ships that aren't yours, the naval ships from Allied Aclador, also survived, but so few that you are all fitting in this little smuggler's cove together.
Did
Is the Wayfarer in the cove too?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
right. Because we're fixing it up at the...
I say cove, but it's more like a gigantic grotto. It's like a covered... I mean, it's similar to where you found the Wayfarer. It's like a big Goonies cave.
do we know if Grace made it out okay?
You saw this champion sailing away. She did not come here. You know the champion made it away. Okay. You assume that Grace, who was captaining the champion,
was still on.
You have no way of knowing this.
We cannot stay here.
Sorry, one more little word of recap before I turn it over to you guys. You have been told by Green Gertie that you need to get to a real port in order to effect repairs to the ship.
Yeah.
They can make some temporary repairs, but you need to replace masts. You need a lot of wood, pitch, and tar. You need more repair work than they can do at sea like this. So you have to get to a real port.
How much repair can we get done? Like, is it the ship flyable, or is it just waterworthy at this point?
For now, it is only seaworthy. Nobody wants to risk flying it because nobody knows how the flight technology works. Mm-hmm. So until the ship is at least in 100% or like sailing order, they don't want to fly it. That's Green Gertie's assessment.
Thank you, Goody. That'll be all for right now. Well, we can't very well hide here for very long now, can we?
Eddie's gonna look at you and say, did you have any idea about these dragons?
No, why would I have any fucking idea about that there were fucking dragons that my father invited into Lowlight to take over? No, I did not know.
Are these dragons of legends? I'd never heard of these wizard dragons.
You think I did? I didn't fucking believe that zombies were a thing, but... Or vampires. Or fuck, even you. Sorry, I'm very stressed, and...
Mock actually steps between you guys for a second.
Everything's fine, Mark.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't think he should be here.
I don't think so either, but that's
Mock steps back.
That's not part of the conversation right now. At least we have muscle.
I'm just...
No, I mean, he should be stepping out of the room. And since we know that,
Well, last we left off, you guys were just on the deck. So, in the absence of new information, I assume that's where you still were.
Let's...
let's go into my cabin, shall we? And have a little
Rum?
and strategy session.
Eddie reassures Mock and says, don't worry, I'm just gonna go have a meeting with him right now. And he's-
Okay, what'd I do?
Just make sure everyone on the ship is okay.
Everyone okay?
It's echoing. Don't shout so loud. There are dragons flying around.
Eddie Bonse, make sure, okay.
Eddie just...
Tell him to guard the ship.
I'll repair
Yeah,
shit.
just guard the ship. Yeah.
Okay, he grabs a belaying pin, pulls it out.
Good ship.
Brilliant. Love it.
Right.
So we go into the quarters. Is it just us three?
Yeah, I would assume so. We are going to need...
I see. How many ships do we have?
We had at
Apparently
least...
not.
We had 10, we are down to 2.
One dragon was able to do that much damage.
Yeah. We
How
got
can
our
we
more asses slapped.
How can we ever take low light? It seems like an impossible task.
Longer term, we're going to need... They are a hidden threat.
And now he's gone.
Yes.
He's lost. He's not gone.
The dragons took him.
And we can take him back. If there's anything I've learned from Asarius, is that the impossible is... Well, it's not impossible. It's possible.
I learned that good intentions can kick you in the ass.
Well, yeah, that is that.
Well, what do you suggest we go to first then?
Well, look, you see Sally looking at the map. Steve, can you pull that up real quick, Ken?
Linimir.
Absolutely.
I think Tabar Gulf
No.
is closer
No.
to us, and given the ship's state, I don't know that we can make it to Linomere.
No. The Gulf is not well defended. One.
Yeah,
Two.
you would know also that Terra Gulf is not that big of a city. They may not have the resources you need.
They don't have that.
It is definitely the closest port, though, so there's that to consider.
Yeah.
What
But-
about Rookwitch?
No.
I asked Green Gertie, our ship, how far do you think it could take us? Do you think we could get to Linomere?
As long as we're not being chased by a dragon, I don't see why not.
How long will it take us?
Captain, the reason I came in here, the crew is reporting that one of the crates that was in the cave when we got here is making noise. Yeah, there's something. The cave, you know, I guess it's used by smugglers and pirates a lot.
Bring the crate in here.
There was gear here already. Someone's cargo was left here. One of them is making noise and moving.
Have them throw it overboard.
Did you open it?
No!
Did you knock on it?
Stab it.
It might.
You stab it.
We're having a conversation.
It might be a survivor.
Identify what it is. If it's of any importance,
The
bring
last
it in
time
here.
we didn't know what something was, it turned out to be a dragon.
Well, dragons don't come in small boxes.
Don't they? Because
They come in small humans.
they were just like one of them was a halfling, wasn't he?
Yes.
Was he?
Oh, fine. And then you see me like cocking my gun, pulling out my hurlant and cocking it. I'll go check it out.
So
Yeah.
we're not gonna have a conversation
Since
about
apparently-
what our next fucking space
Apparently,
is
the
going to
three of you can stand in a room with 5 dragons and escape just fine, while the entire rest of the fleet gets sunk by one.
Just
so
barely.
yeah, please you open the box.
I go out. We'll continue this in about 5 minutes while I shoot whatever animal is in this box.
Sally, as soon as you
here's-
go up on
here's
deck,
a-
you
here's
see
crowbar.
that the Yorgiosa is making preparations to depart.
I'm like, wait. Is Venora? No, who's the captain of this ship? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I should know
You would
this.
have appointed such a person. I'm not sure you named them.
You need them right now.
Was it? No, it wasn't Venora.
It wasn't Venora. She had
Genesis.
There's a spreadsheet. Hold on, we're looking at it.
She's got it.
While she's doing that, I am just gonna say, fine, investigate what you will about this fucking.
I didn't assign a captain.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you did. We just didn't name the person. But
give it to Mark.
yeah, they're prepping to depart. And now that you're on deck, you can hear this banging from a box that's sort of on, like inside the cave. There's like a little lip of stone that's out of the water, and there is like a large amount of cargo stacked up over there. Someone's cargo. You don't know whose.
I'm like, Gertie, did you know that the ship is departing?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Who's the captain over there?
Bobson was the captain, but he died.
When you're ready to have a conversation, I'll be in Asarius' study. And I head down.
For the record, Laura Guliosa is your ship.
I'm like, this is your ship?
That is the flagship of the Lowlight.
Thank you for that. I don't say that.
I'm like,
Where the fuck is my ship going?
your ship is mutinying.
Can you fly me there?
I'll take a look at this crate.
Sure.
Sally? We're going to stick with Sally for now. We'll
Yeah.
come back. Sally, you head over to that crate. It is kind of like coffin-sized.
Coffin size. Oh, what? This sounds very familiar.
Does it?
Yep.
Yes.
In what way?
Vampire way.
Yeah.
It's not coffin-shaped.
Daddy.
You're bringing me
Daddy, please.
flashbacks. So, I immediately have flashbacks of Daddy Anton.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Anton Valriva.
the
That's
best.
what you
No.
mean. Anton.
We all love Daddy.
Call him by his Christian name, Daddy Valriva.
That's super not his name.
So this coffin, this crate is, you say shaking, right?
Yeah, it's like there's like a banging sound.
So I knock back.
It sounds like that.
I'm like, hello, anyone in here?
You hear a voice. Come on in.
Who is it?
I can't see them.
You can come in.
Entry.
Oh.
Not too many ladies can come in balancing whiskey on a laptop.
Yeah.
Oh my
Get out
Rum,
of
actually.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Heck yeah.
Make way for the news.
Bye.
Welcome. Mic up.
Mic up.
What? Oh, makeup.
It's okay, you're in a box right now.
I thought you were yelling makeup. I was like, I didn't
Makeup?
think it was
Makeup.
Quickly, makeup. Get in here.
Okay.
Let's get you some powder. Powder. So I'm like, hold the box.
Hi.
Are you opening the box?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, friend or foe?
Friend.
What kind of friend? What are you doing in the box?
That's an excellent question.
I'm not hearing an answer.
Could you open the box, please?
I don't know if you're really a friend or not.
I assure you, I mean you. I am absolutely a friend.
Tell me how you got in this box before I open it.
I can't.
Really?
Hello?
And what is your profession?
Could you open the box, please?
No, I kind of like having the talking box.
I'm losing air.
I'm like, maybe I should just shoot it open. And you hear me cock my hurlet.
I'd rather you didn't do that. That would be very uncomfortable.
Some answers then.
Very well. That is quite fair. I am teacher.
Teacher.
Teacher
Of what?
of whatever people desire to learn.
Fascinating.
That's so wonderful. Can you teach me how you got into this box and
Ooh.
into this cave?
No, I can't. I'm very sorry.
Why can't you? I can hear you.
Can I come out, please?
What's in
Wait,
it
we
for
froze.
me?
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
We're back.
There was an internet glitch there.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how long we were frozen. Chat, how much did you miss? Anyway, you guys continue.
All right.
It was within the scene.
So, what's in it for me?
I would be delighted to offer you whatever recompense I can to convey me to the nearest major transportation hub, please.
And what kind of recompense are we talking about?
What is the local currency that you desire?
That I desire? How do you not know what the local currency is?
Well, I'm in a box, so I'm not entirely certain where I am.
I still don't know how you got into the box.
I shall be very frank with you, my friend. I don't know either. I woke up and I was in a box, and I'm not sure what's outside. You mentioned shooting me? With what?
Well, seeing as you can't see, do I have your word on pain of severe, painful death that you mean no harm?
Absolutely.
Somehow I'm not convinced.
I swear to you, and I will swear by whatever god or local custom that you desire, that my only desire is to teach and to learn. I have no quarrel with you or with anyone.
Quick
And I
question, what do
only-
you know about
only-
destiny?
A destiny.
Good question. Good question.
Destiny is considered a destiny is a term commonly referred to. It means many different things to many different cultures. Some people believe that our fates are written in the stars. Some people believe that we are destined.
Okay,
from
that's
birth
enough.
to-
Eddie Bones. Want me smash crate?
I don't think I'm there right
No, we're
They're-
flying.
they're
no.
flying. So at this point, I'm like,
He's leaning to Heron and saying this, and then he goes, "No."
at this point, I'm like, all right, I have your word on painful, severe death. And then
Fair enough.
I crack open the box with the crowbar that Eddie had handed me earlier.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to roll up a new character.
So as I'm opening this
I
box,
don't even make it out of the box. I
Thank
just
Carlos.
get killed
with my
immediately.
hurlant in my mouth,
Yes.
you know. Who do I see?
That person.
Whoa!
Oh.
Nice.
No, I don't think I'm holding the sword at the moment.
Correct. You wouldn't be. It's in there with you.
Yes. And-
Incredible.
That's very cool.
That is incredible.
Very
Mom's
cool.
incredible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're still 12 guys.
She's a nice lady.
And I am lying in the box with my hands folded over my stomach. And I smile up at you and I say, hello.
Hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome, teacher. You
Yes.
don't have another name?
I do not. I am simply known as teacher.
Surely you're...
Excuse me. And I will go ahead and sit up and a little, just do a little stretch. I'm a
So where do
woman
you
of-
where do you hail from, teacher?
Oh, I don't hail from anywhere in particular. Oh, that is.
Do I recognize anything from her dress or from her features that would indicate that she comes from a particular land, Steve?
No, her complexion's similar to anyone in the Grey Sea, kind of. Middle of the range of like skin tones around here. Her features are what you see. So you tell me.
All right, so if it's nothing that I would not necessarily recognize.
Yes.
So you hail from no land,
Correct.
and you can claim no name other than teacher.
Correct.
And you have no idea how you got into this box.
Correct.
And you wish to be taken to a port.
You are excellent at paying attention. Exactly.
Well, you can stay here. We are currently in the land of Lowlight.
I see. Low light. And I'm going to just do a look around. I'm still in a cave, right? Can I actually see the entrance to the cave from where I'm at? Or
Yeah,
am I...
it's an entrance that's big enough to sail ships through. It's visible from everywhere in the cave.
Fascinating. And you are dressed to sail, are you not?
I am. Oh, please excuse my manners. I am Captain Sally One Eye, and then I give you my hands to shake.
After
I
threatening to
happily
kill
just.
us.
Oh. I'm like, pleasure to meet you, teacher. Of no name, of no
you, Captain.
particular expertise, a general teacher.
Of whatever I learn, I teach to others.
I see. And you really don't know how you got into this box, into this cave?
Regretfully, Captain, that is exactly the situation.
Oh, what a mystery.
Oh.
It's a good thing I love mysteries. So do you want to stay here in Lowlight?
Captain, are you leaving? Is this where your ship sails?
Eddie Bones. Roll me a magic check.
I am in mid-flight with him right now.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, you would have landed by now. but
Okay.
Roll me a magic check.
So that's with the 2d6, right?
Yes. 2d6 plus magic plus
Nice.
either wisdom or
6,
charisma.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So you didn't see or hear this whole conversation, but basically as soon as teacher steps out of the box, something draws your attention back. Something magically pulls on your awareness and makes you look back.
Oh, wow. How far do you think I got before this happened?
You are on the deck of Lower
Oh,
because this is at the end of that whole conversation they had. So it's seconds for you to fly around the cave. So
Okay, so I'm going to say to Lorian, sorry, I'm going to go check on Sally real quick.
Are you gonna leave me alone right now?
I'm going to, does the ship look like it's in peril?
they're getting it ready to leave. Venora is in command here.
If anything happens, just holler. I'll be right back.
Oh, and take like 5 minutes to get over here.
It didn't take that
At
long.
which time I'm going to die.
Please. Eddie uses his sight, sight to see in the ship, to see like if there's
Like
any
your magical sight.
Yeah, my magical sight. Yeah.
But isn't yours just about seeing life energy and
Yeah.
healing?
But I have a feeling that Eddie could notice if there was like foreign life here that he hasn't been used to.
That's not what's happening.
Yeah.
So
Eddie, I swear to myself as a god, if I die, I will haunt the shit out of you.
Good talk. Eddie flies back, and you see this like radiant, I guess
motherfucker.
come down with wings and
Yes.
looks like half beast, half man, And
Oh, you land in front of him?
yeah, I land in front of you two gracefully. I say, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, we were just establishing a connection here.
Yes.
Aren't you
indeed.
supposed to? And then I whisper, aren't you supposed to be with Annan? Potential mutiny?
I know, but I felt something over here.
Something bad?
No.
And Annan didn't feel it?
If there is a potential mutiny, perhaps you could use additional crew members. I would be happy to work for my passage.
Do I recognize her clothing or anything?
No.
And I'm like,
I say, "My name is Eddie."
Hello, Eddie.
Stop. as soon as you touch her body,
Yeah.
I was waiting for that. As soon as you touch her body, you go into a vision.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Everyone's like, dude, stop being weird.
I need another magic check.
all right. Not bad. So 6, 7, 8. So this is just 9 this time.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
The vision is jumbled. It's hard to make out.
Oh no, wait. No, sorry. It's 10 again. Sorry.
10. Okay. It's all right. Well, still about the same.
Yeah.
It's hard to make out. You see flashes, glimpses of things that may be the past, the present, or the future. You're not sure. You see an ancient, like a bird's eye view of this planet, the world that you're on, covered in enormous cities where there are buildings that stretch 300 stories into the air.
Wow.
You see vehicles like ships, but without sails, flying around these cities. Some of them leaving, going up into the sky, never to return. You see also a destroyed landscape, everything wasted, everything gone. You see other planets with similar cities. You see people forging out new settlements on places where people have never been before. You see the Archons flying into the air and departing Archonia. You see Asarius in the red soulstone, or bindstone. You see the Fey realm. And the last thing you see is Teacher's eyes. And then the vision stops and you snap back to yourself.
and then I'm like, Eddie, Eddie.
Eddie falls to one knee.
And then,
Eddie?
I cock my gun. I'm like, what did you do?
So-
I did nothing.
and
I think that was him.
Eddie puts up his hand and he says,
Fuck in her face.
And says, I'm gonna block your camera.
Who are you?
I'm
I
teacher.
I just had a vision. I don't know what it was, but I saw the planet and there was all these tall buildings and flying ships, but they didn't have sails. And I saw the Archons and the red stone.
And then you just see me. Who are you?
I shall be very honest with you. I don't know. I know that I am teacher. I know who I am and what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not quite sure how I got here or
Did she look like any of the Archons?
who I am.
No, she looks like a person.
Okay.
Other than teacher.
I'm
Can
going to
I?
cut back to Anna. You are on the deck of... The full name of the ship is La Orgullosa de Aragon. The pride of the Aragon, your people. Venora's stealing it.
Who was stealing?
Venora.
Venora's stealing.
She's not apologizing either. When you land on the
Betrayal.
deck and Eddie leaves, she walks right up to you and says, So I figure for the lives of most of my crew and all of my friends, this is fair payment. We're going to be on our way now.
Lenora, first and foremost, I'm truly sorry. I really am. It was not our intention for anyone to die.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I believe you.
I didn't know. I didn't know the severity of it. I'm sorry I led us to a death trap.
Clearly. I am a pirate. I spent my life on the sea pirating until I met you. Then I sailed around doing nothing for a while until Captain Sally graced me with the opportunity to go out pirating while she was busy. Then, suddenly, I got papers, and I was legit Navy. And immediately, we all got sunk by dragons. I'm done with this. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm leaving.
No, there's still a chance to establish you.
I am established.
No, to make you more than what you are.
Fuck you.
No.
I'm fine with what I am.
Just
I'm
a
leaving.
pirate, a lowly pirate.
No, I'm not doing that anymore.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but it's certainly not going to be sailing around getting shot at for you. Or for anyone.
This is
Venora! Don't do it for me. Fine. Don't do it for Lowlight. Fine. Do it for yourself. How about that? And what do I mean by that? Here's the thing. You already saw the Cabal going after... where's the map? Going after, fucking whatever that city was.
Earthstall.
Earthstall, thank you.
Earthstall.
Earthstall.
I didn't know what you were trying to say, so I was just pulling up the map.
They're expanding, not only with themselves, but with orcs.
And you're 100% right. And you know who can stop them? Somebody else.
You mean not you?
Not me.
But if not you, and not them, and everybody says no, 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 after no, we're all fucked.
Or
and they win.
Or
what?
Or the dragons take over, and I'm fine.
Or you die.
If I stay here, I definitely die.
If you go anywhere else, you fucking die, Venora.
No. No, that is patently untrue. You are making that up.
I'm not.
If I go to Zoltwarf or to Bronzegate, the dragons don't come there for a while. And if they get there, I just go back east to a town they've already conquered, and I'm fine.
And live in oppression. Versus...
As opposed to what?
As opposed to what? Freedom? A united kingdom?
What United Kingdom?
The one that I'm set to push forward. Not establish, push forward.
Are you one of these weirdos that's trying to unite the whole Aquadorian alliance into one country? Because that's not going to fucking happen.
It can happen.
Nope. I'm not here for politics. I'm not here for causes. I was here for money. And joining your little navy seemed like a great way to get my head out of the noose. But it turned out it was the opposite. So I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Do you want to come with us? Or do you want to get off this ship? Because it's mine now.
At the first sign of trouble.
First.
When everything seems dire and you realize your mistake, come back to us.
No. I'll go inland before I do that.
It's open.
Captain Sally One-Eye? has never pirated a thing in her life.
We are not pirates.
I am.
Understand. And for your people, I'm sorry.
Me too. Listen, sailors die. I get that. You didn't know. I get that. I'm done. You better get that.
And I do. I do. Take the ship.
Adios. See? I can learn languages.
Adios. It's still open. I know you said no.
I don't hate you. I'm just leaving.
It's fair. That is fair.
Tell Sally that she sucks. Bye.
If I can get a rowboat.
They haven't left you. They're just making preparation. You can disembark.
Are they up dock?
You guys are all in
We're
this
in
giant
there.
cave full of ships. That you would have seen this.
I would
should
have seen this
described
go
it when
down?
you first got out of the
Okay.
box. This is a giant Goonies type
Oh,
cave with
sweet.
multiple
Yeah, that's
Hell
heavily,
yeah.
what I was imagining.
multiple heavily damaged ships in it.
Okay.
They are hiding.
I am looking in the middle of all this. My head is still kind of on a swivel, and I look past and I say, "Oh, I could take that ship. It looks like it's getting ready to leave."
No.
As you see me getting to a rowboat.
Eddie asked you real quick.
Wait, you were saying recompense, right? So how
Yes.
much gold is on you? Or silver?
I literally pat myself down and look behind me in the box. What do I see? Because out of my equipment, what do I actually
All
have?
your equipment is there.
All my equipment is there, and
Does
I-
her equipment look like regular equipment, or does it look like special metal?
Her sword looks real fancy. The rest of her stuff is in a bag, so you can't.
Eddie's gonna
there's two of them.
look at you and say, "If you don't mind, was it Teach, correct? Teacher?
Yes, that's
Teacher.
correct.
You at least remember the last thing you remember before you were in the box? Like anything? Maybe a smell or
That's a good question.
or a sound?
I would like to roll for that. May I roll for that? See
To
if I can
you remember
pull...
anything from in the box.
Yeah, well, to see if I remember a smell or a sound. That
Memory
You
is-
cannot roll
Yeah.
for that. You don't
I can't roll for that.
You don't remember anything.
All right, I
Yeah.
try. Shut down by the DM. No,
Also,
Bad
fuck.
teacher.
no.
No, you flat out. You can roll.
Yeah.
You can roll 25 on your 2d6. You still wouldn't remember.
Hey, there's
You
still a chance.
can- Yeah, you see me, Eddie. Like I genuinely kind of like my eyes go a little distant,
Yeah.
and you can actually notice at this point I do look. I could pass for. I look like somebody who might be from this part of the world, but there is something a little odd about my eyes. They are
Welcome to the
a
club.
little too.
Fucked up
Yeah.
by club.
Bye, club.
Fucked up
Yeah,
by club.
our eyes are messed up too. So
Yeah.
No,
Eddie
you
has
just see me with
wolf
patch.
eyes. He has one eye that's
Right.
white.
she has
I'm wearing a
Sally's
patch.
eyes-
Yeah.
She wears a patch.
What's
for
wrong
no
with your
reason.
eyes?
and they're like canine wolf eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you say no, right?
Yeah, but you see my eyes kind of drift to the side as I'm genuinely. No. I'm sorry.
And Eddie says, "What god do you worship?"
I am fascinated by all the different pantheons, and I'm eager to learn more about what you might believe in. Tell me about yours.
Well,
I would like from you
Yes.
a pray check.
Okay.
You may add intelligence.
Okay.
At this point, I'd be climbing up to the side.
Yeah, you can be arriving basically. It's all
Two
overlapping time.
2d6?
2d6 plus,
plus-
your intelligence.
Plus intelligence.
And then it should be a prey
which
skill.
I believe you have a negative.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely don't have any
So
points
you
in prey.
have no money, and you said you could work your way. What kind of skills do you have as a sailor?
Okay, hold on one second. The prey check. So that's a 6 plus my intelligence is 0,
And -1 for prey.
and minus
So
1
5.
for prey. So 5.
You do not remember the names of any gods right now.
Yep.
And at that time, I climb over.
No.
Who the fuck is this?
Hello.
Meet teacher.
I am teacher. Hi. Actually, maybe not. That had
Before
a bad
that-
effect on your friend.
She's learning already.
Yes.
Before that, I'm like, Venora?
I
Later.
Is the ship sailing away?
I'm like,
It's starting to move, yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
I'm like, Annan, that is your ship.
Later.
The ship is leaving.
Sally. Later.
That's mutiny. I'll
you
have
said
you know.
that earlier.
I did.
I say, Sally, what does the contract say about mutiny?
Death.
No.
Technically, you guys never expanded the
Yeah,
contract to
we
cover the
didn't.
rest of the fleet.
We didn't have time. I'm like,
Oh.
but she's captain of her own ship. I explained to Eddie.
This is fascinating.
really
is
it's
this
up
the local
to-
legal structure?
Who are you?
I'm teacher. Nope. Sorry. Can't do that.
I go to a lawyer and I say, she's the thing I felt when I was up there.
That makes 0 sense to me.
Did you not feel it?
I'm exhausted by today. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have not had any proper sleep for the last, I don't know, 25 hours?
This is the mystery that was in
I've
the
been
box.
drinking a lot of this coffee.
Hello. I was in the box.
Apparently, no name, no
No, my
origin.
name is teacher.
Eddie had a real
I saw a great vision, lawyer.
weird
There
reaction.
was a great vision. I would love to hear more about that
And
when
as
you
soon
have a
as
moment.
soon as we shook hands, I saw this great vision from her.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's amazing. So, what are we doing next?
Where
What was your
heading
name, did
on?
you say?
You can call me Anna.
Annan. It was a pleasure to meet you.
I think
Pleasure,
we'll leave
Salma.
this person here.
What's happening with this?
How many ships
She
are left?
requested
So
that we
of
take her
theirs,
to
only
the
one-
nearest port.
Oh.
Nearest port is here at Lowlight, so we've accomplished that goal. But she has no
We can't-
known
we
money,
can't-
or she hasn't said what skills she has.
We can't leave her there.
Sure we can.
I'm sorry. This is the nearest major transportation port.
Yes.
Is there a larger
No,
one nearby?
There is Linnermere.
Oh, wonderful. Can I
Do-
perhaps go there? Can you
Sure,
direct me?
why
With
not?
no, I'm the captain of the ship.
Sally.
Yes.
Possible danger to the ship. We
Yes.
already have a lot. No, I know we have a lot going on. You let your ship go. So,
I said later for that. Do not blame me for this.
oh, I'm blaming you. By the way, so what
Yes.
skills do you have for me to allow you on board my ship?
Well,
Administer, connect, convince, craft, heal, know, read, magic, notice.
Seeing as you
I'm gonna
apparently have no money and no
it would appear not.
Eddie
I-
he says,
You got no money. That's what you were asking.
we usually hire people on the ship to make their own way. It would be
Yes.
nice if we knew what you could do.
Are you seriously
Let me see.
suggesting that we let in a stranger into a ship after all we found out?
I'm sorry, this is my decision. So, please go ahead. Convince us.
Thank you.
Or me.
I will reach back into the box. I'm going to pick up this, and I pick up my sword. And
Can you describe it?
yes, this is a
Sword.
very. This is probably, I would say, what would make it unusual. It is, for lack of a better term, sheer elegance in its simplicity. Just it looks like it is fresh from a forge. There is virtually no ornamentation on it, but there is not. It is a straight, simple blade. It is a practical, simple handle with just enough of a guard to kind of help protect the hand, hold the grip. There is no ornamentation on it, but it is flawless. There is not a
Double-edged
scratch on
blade,
it.
right?
Yes, double-edged blade. There's not a scratch on it. It looks like it has been, somebody's gone and polished it to a perfect shine. And it has, in fact, sort of an odd shine to the blade. Even in the low light of
You did it, everyone.
Thanks.
Do I recognize the material of this sword? Does it look like something that I haven't seen?
No, it doesn't look like an unusual material. It's just unusually untarnished.
Yes.
Well crafted. I say, is that
And it almost looks like it was made by a smith, polished for display, and then put in a box.
Eddie says, has that even been used?
I actually, for the first time, I don't answer a direct question. I step a safe distance away from you, from all three of you, so you can see that I'm not trying to attack. And I'm actually going to go into, and you can see me kind of figuring this out as I'm stepping through it. I'm going to start going into sort of a sword form, where I'm working my way through practice moves, and
She's a spy.
Yes, and
Yes.
this is a ship. We need sailors.
Well, we do need protection too.
Sally, you recognize that this is someone who's very good with a sword. She knows what she's doing.
Sally, Eddie, once again, this is a stranger coming into a ship, and after all we found out about Destiny, this is not a good.
I'm well aware of that, and this is a port that I would like to leave her at.
Aaron comes down from the Wayfarer. He's still a little hurt. You healed him quite a bit, but
Yeah.
he took a lot of hits. He is limping. He comes down. He says, "Hello, friend."
hello.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm
dear.
Aaron."
Hi. I'm sorry. I can't shake hands.
Well,
It's
that's
nothing
okay.
personal.
That's okay.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I was just wondering what's going on. Someone said you found her in a box.
Yes, that is correct.
And Sally's
I
figuring out
think-
what we should do with her.
No.
May I perhaps step upon the ship?
No.
We have to take her to safety, right?
It seems like I do have skills that I can. I just am not sure what they are. Who
Fine.
knows? Perhaps
no,
I might be.
Stay. No, it's great. No, it's amazing that you'll stay. We need people to help out Mock right now. So if you can do me a favor and just help out Mock, that would be beautiful.
I would
no,
love to do
that's
that.
not
Who
your
is Mock?
decision.
It's not my
Shannon.
decision. What the fuck do you want her to do then?
Huh?
You want her in this fucking ship? Then figure out a task for her. We
I
need to decide
hadn't
what her next.
even decided that, Annan. If you could be a little bit more patient and
Patience, yes. Not like a fucking dragon is circling around in the very cave. Not in the very cave, but in the very island that we are
well,
hiding in.
apparently you
I'm
let
sorry,
one
there's a
of our
dragon?
ships go, which we could have potentially put her on instead of our own ship.
There
But
it goes.
no.
Tell me about the dragon.
What do you know about dragons?
Absolutely, I've never met one. I don't think.
How are
Great,
you
you're
a
right with us.
teacher? Not knowing a lot of things.
So did I.
Eddie says, I apologize. We're
Eddie's
right.
the only one who wants her on board.
We're
I think it's really a weird. They touched. She did something. Eddie went into convulsions, and that's all I know.
It wasn't me.
It was definitely her.
Captain,
Yes.
can I talk to you privately for a second?
Oh,
No.
privately, we need to fucking talk, the three of us.
Okay, I'll just say it here then. How would you like it if you woke up in a box with no memories and the first people you met abandoned you?
I don't care. At the moment. But I see your point.
I will pull myself back. I understand if
We've been really
this is.
we've been really stressed out.
You have no obligation to assist me. Clearly there is a lot going on right now. If you can give me direction to a different place where I might gain passage, I would be happy to exit.
You
Teacher?
can't get
Teacher?
anywhere
Is it?
from
Yes.
here
Teacher?
without a
Yes.
ship.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Yes.
if you have to leave someone behind, why don't you leave me here? I'm hurt. I can't help the ship in any way at this time. Teacher can wield a sword. She'll be much more useful to you. I'll wait here and figure something else out.
No, we
You're
need
hurt.
everybody.
Can I help?
I don't think so.
How are you hurt?
I was shot by a number of things.
Yes, this is old
Sorry.
news.
Arrows,
You
old
guys can
news.
continue
It happened
talking.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
There were gunshots, arrows, flying splinters,
Goodness
cannonballs, dragon fire.
I was going to ask if the dragon was
The
involved.
dragon was involved towards the end, yeah.
My goodness.
It's been a rough.
I'm
couple
very
of days.
sorry for what you've gone through.
Oh, it's all right. If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else.
Clearly you have a lot going on. Is there anything I can do to assist right now? What do you need? And I would like to
Fix a boat.
roll to see I'd like to roll to notice, if I may. And can I add wisdom instead of intelligence to this?
What are you trying to notice?
I am trying to. The sword triggered a memory, a muscle memory in me. I want to scan this fleet, the person. I am searching for what can I do right now that would be a valuable skill to these people.
Roll a craft check, please.
Craft check, you got it. Okay. And add my wisdom?
Yes, or intelligence, either one.
Okay, wisdom or intelligence. That is going to be 8, 10, 11.
You look at the shattered yard arms of the Wayfarer. You don't know the name of the ship, but the biggest ship here. And you realize that they can be temporarily repaired using wood from the pile of crates you're currently standing next to and lashings. That you can get this ship moving again in a few hours.
I can fix that.
Can you?
Before
Yes.
she touches anything, how about I just sing her a song? Make sure that there's nothing going on inside that fun little brain of yours.
I would love to hear a song. That sounds amazing.
Remember,
I know.
okay. You sings your songs, you takes your chances.
You seem very stressed about
what was the song
singing
again?
a song. Do you have some sort of performance anxiety?
For reminder for Alan and for any of our viewers who may not be caught up, Enenbeck is really the reborn god Lorien, god of the elves and of art and music.
Very good.
As such, I created a custom focus for him that
Yep.
grants him bard arts, but when he uses them, he has to roll a save or get sucked into the stones that are embedded in his arm.
Can I? Do I remember this? Does Eddie?
Do
remember
we
this?
know
I don't
this?
think you even know it.
We don't know
You
this,
know
right?
the ears.
You know
see
his
the
ears are suddenly pointed after the last time. This happened when he sang
Yeah.
to inspire the rebellion.
And we still have an Omnium Bind Stone on deck, right?
He has them embedded in
I
his
haven't
arms.
better in me.
I think you might have told Eddie about this.
I don't remember.
I don't even know
I don't think
that
we've
it's
had
this
time.
severe at this point because right now it used to be one system strain, which made me exhausted. Sure, it made me exhausted. But now it's gotten worse.
It's gotten worse,
And I
because the
haven't
more
taught-
you lean
yeah.
into your true self, the easier it is for the stones to grab
Yeah.
you.
So you might notice the ears, but maybe I don't know. You're saying maybe they were always like that. I
You
don't know.
definitely know that he asked Abraxiel to pull back his influence a
That's
little
true.
bit. You do know that information, and you know that that's dangerous to him because of the stones.
And can I at least discern that this is like a big decision for you?
Actually,
That's up to you. That's a roleplay decision.
I'll have you. Can you roll me a notice check? Actually.
I'd like to roll that too, because I am paying very careful attention.
Okay, but you don't know him well, so you'll get a -1.
-1, okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
This would be a charisma that you'd add to this. Notice plus charisma.
I got up
And
and
in
points
your
to
case,
notice.
In my case, charisma or wisdom?
Charisma, but with the -1.
Okie dokie. Okay, so that's gonna be
Your charisma is 1 and your notice is 3, which is wild. So it's +4, but then -1. So a total of +3.
You see there's definitely some anxiety that is coming out of Anon. There's a tremble in his lips before he begins to sing. But as he starts to hum that first tune, for you, it's like, it's just pure exhaustion. Pure exhaustion, and...
I read what you feel is exhaustion?
Yeah.
Okay.
But for you, you read it as fear.
Can I like interrupt you before you go through the whole thing?
Before you do, I'd like to ask what you're singing.
Liberating song. Immune to mind, emotion. This is the song I've been singing to make sure that people are not being controlled by destiny.
Okay. So yeah, you've seen him. You've heard him sing this song many times.
Yes.
He's done it to everyone on the ship. But
Can I try to stop you?
How do you do it?
I just wanna say, maybe we should rest before you strain yourself anymore. You look tired. It's been, like you said, we haven't rested in days. Maybe we should just actually rest before we do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
And we've suffered heavy casualties all around, and I don't want us to make any other rash decisions in this moment.
Does that stop you from doing it?
It does. Specifically heavy casualties. I'm reminded of Asarius, and I need to live long enough to see that he makes it out. So I stop.
If you wish to rest, I can certainly bend my efforts towards finding a safe, comfortable place before touching anything on the ship.
No,
I understand.
I've come to a decision. Eddie, Mock is not busy right now, right? Can you have him watch over our guest here? You are on probation. You said you could help fix the ship?
Yes, I think I'm very good at fixing things.
Yes. And then I yelled, Green Gertie, we have another person said they can fix the yard arms.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yard arms. That's the yard arms. Remember that. Thank you.
And then I'm like,
I'm going to need all of these crates moved over. I'm going to need 40 feet of rope, please. I'm
Mock,
going to need
help her.
3 people. Thank you. Yes.
and then I'm
Hi,
like,
Mock.
Eddie,
all these
next
crates
steps,
moved onto the
and
ship.
then
I'm
let's
gonna
go back
need
and
40 feet
discuss.
of rope. I'll need at least 2 experienced
You're right, we're all a little
climbers.
bit
I'm
tense.
happy to climb myself, and I'm just talking and walking.
You human woman,
Yes. Yes.
smart. Do
Not really.
Mock does everything you say.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
So at that point, we leave her with Mock, and we
Wonderful.
leave together. So.
Okay. Badly. Mock does everything you say badly.
That's I am delighted to show him in great detail, carefully moving through at his appropriate level of intelligence,
Teacher.
exactly how to do exactly.
That's
what
And
I
I'm
would go.
teaching him
Intelligence is
along
0
the
point.
way.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Just tell him to and explaining like, all right, so now we're going to build a pulley system to get this up here. What we need to do is wow, you're very strong.
Yeah, strongest Erman.
Ah.
Are you really?
I'm the strongest Erman.
Tell me more about Ermen while we go and walk and retrieve that.
Erman,
Let's come
all
with me.
strong. I'm the strongest.
Okay, I see.
Or
Is that
women,
important?
smart.
The women are smart, and the Ermen are strong.
Ah,
See, what a fascinating culture. Tell me more. Who are your gods?
my what?
Okay.
No, I actually didn't hear you.
Oh, who are your gods?
Throck.
Tell me about Thra.
Throck, strong. Not as strong as Mock, but strong.
Wow, my goodness.
I think
If he were here, I would kill him.
Is
He
that
is my god.
this is a fascinating worship structure.
Yes.
All right, let's focus back on this.
Okay.
All right.
So do we go rest or what?
No, well,
I can rest. I'm good.
This
but I'm like,
There's no time for rest. We need to figure out our next destination.
So, Annan, you mentioned that you have a contact in Lindomere. I think we might be able to make it there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to because everything else is not. Well,
So,
you
what
gotta help
happened
us.
with the Orgiosa? Why did you let the ship go? You are aware that we are in more danger now that we don't have a working.
Sally, they are pirates.
No, not your ship. This ship was part of Lowlight.
Venora's
Venora's the only pirate.
Well, there was a mix of crew remaining
Yeah.
on there.
They are pirates.
Not all of them. You let.
Under Venora, they are pirates.
Venora wasn't the captain of that ship.
Venora left. She had to.
She could have left without that ship, or we could have dropped her off and kept the ship.
You would have not let her.
You're right, I probably would have killed her. But, same difference. We are in greater danger. Our ship is in more severe damage than the Orgiosa. Do you know that we're traveling to Lindomere by ourselves
Yes.
and something unexpected happens? We are more likely to all die because we don't have that other ship with us?
Then we die.
And how are you going to save Asarius? How are you going to save Lowlight with that kind of attitude, my friend?
There's always the next life.
If you have a next life, you might be even sucked into that one of those Omnium Bind Stones.
Oh, I might have a cheerier attitude while I do it. How about that? So let's figure out this next thing. So Lindomere, at least, was the contact that I have is the Noceres. They were set to marry their daughter Millennia, and obviously when everything went to shit, that went upwards. So I don't know
And
if
she's gonna help us?
their family might. They know and trusted Diallos.
When's the
my
last
father.
time you spoke with them?
I never spoke to them. My father did.
You don't think that relationship is that, and you think that relationship is still in good standing?
They still think that Lowlight might offer them something.
I will add one thing to that, adjust one thing there. You will have met her. Maybe only once, but
Fair.
you will have met her.
And I've met her once during a ball. It was what it was.
Is she gonna be happy to see you?
So we have potentially unexpected. What makes you think they're not just going to turn you into the dragon rulers of Lowlight?
Because if their attitude is as the attitude in Earthstar, people are against them. They are a force to be reckoned with, yes. They are a fierce force. If we let them know that they are dragons, it changes the game. They might not believe us at first, but they might believe a wrecked ship and an admiral who had many ships with him. You have the signatures of men that have died under you. We have the proof enough to say that, hey, the things that are going on in Lowlight is not just a small game. It's big. It's a threat to all of Aquador, all of the Grey Sea.
Yeah, they might very well believe us and then sacrifice us. So
They won't sacrifice us.
They won't.
No.
What
because
surety
the
do you
king-
have of that?
Because the king is still alive.
He does have this king thing.
And if that king were to ascend, they will want a marriage. And guess what? They'll get it.
But you gave your kingship over to Eric.
He didn't accept it.
Well,
So it's still on me.
Also, nobody was there. so he can't just say hemorrhaging now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are all extreme possibilities that can happen, but also it could just be a safe place for us to stop in the meantime and regroup.
It's large enough that they have the parts to fix our ship.
That's better than going back to Earthstall.
And Sally, you also would know that information as well. That
Yeah.
other than Lowlight, Linormere is the largest port until you get to Earthstall.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lindenmere it is, and hopefully all goes well, since we don't have that other ship with us.
I'm sorry about Venora. I am. It's not good. And I realize that, I recognize that. I'm not a captain, I'm not a god, I'm not a king.
No, but you...
But I serve under you for the time being, so let that be as it is.
We all lost a lot this day.
We did.
Let's not lose our minds at the same time.
Wise words. Eddie, let's all get some rest, and I'll finish up with the repairs and organizing the ship. You two.
Can we just pause for a second? Asarius is gone.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of our lives have been very go, next thing. Asarius is lost. I shouldn't say gone, is lost. And maybe he didn't mean that much to you specifically, but he meant the world to me.
I don't discount that. I'm sure he did. And like you said, he's lost, but he's not gone. It's not impossible. There may still be a chance for him.
Any way we could contact Renly? I know very little about magic, and
I have his notes. I have an idea to bring in a familiar of my own that may be able to contact him again, it's a maybe. The Feywild, I believe, is quite large from what I read in Asarius' notes. That being said, I go to your liquor cabinet. I open it up and pour in 3 cups.
And then-
to Asarius.
And another question, these dragons, I had never seen of such beings before. Why would they capture Asarius?
Oh,
Because Asarius is who he is. The destroyer of a whole entire multiverse.
yes. And we know that he created Destiny,
Yeah, he's told
Yeah.
you.
and he created Destiny.
And you guys know that the dragons, you found
Yeah.
out sort of in the last
Yeah.
couple seconds, the dragons are working under Destiny. They're his goons.
So, if we hope to take down Destiny, we're gonna have to face those dragons again.
But we're going to have to find some sort of knowledge or power
The
that can
temple.
take them down.
Well, we do have this map, and Eddie shows the map and the temple. Yes, we do have
This
that
may
too.
take years if we live.
Maybe.
I have
Yeah,
a good feeling about
we'll-
that temple, though.
Yeah, the original reason I hired you guys.
Yes,
Well, that job isn't quite finished yet
I'm
then.
happy that we've
Okay,
lived
so-
long enough for that job to not be concluded yet.
Oh, that calls for another drink.
Yeah.
And then
another-
and to Asarius.
To Asarius.
You guys are just getting wasted instead of doing anything.
Yeah, that's what pirates do.
Meanwhile, on the deck, the lady from the box is fixing your ship.
Well, she's proving
So
herself.
what you need to do, Mom, is see how you need to test the strength very carefully because we don't want it to get worse. So, and while I'm saying this, I have a very important question.
Yeah.
That conversation happened in the captain's cabin. How much of it did I hear? Because I have very, very good notice.
You can't hear the captain's
Can't hear
cabin from
anything?
on deck, especially not if you're up in
Okay.
the ring.
All right. Alright, fair
Oh,
enough.
sorry. Another added thing. Do not call me Lorian to complete strangers. I don't know if they are connected to Destiny in some way, so it might be best just to call me Annan.
Heck, I can't even remember that your real name is Annan. I was so used to calling you Eric.
You can still call me Eric if that's easier for you.
Well,
Gosh,
now
I
that
wish I
I've
could
met
hear all
your
of this.
boy, your lover, your true love, that's really hard.
Wouldn't they
Heron,
also-
Heron. Your true love. I thought
Wait, are you with us?
No.
No, I don't think. It's,
he wakes up. He just keeps passing out everywhere he goes. He just sits up and says stuff.
well, we're in the captain's quarters right now.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Here.
Sorry,
Here.
Heron.
That was non-canon.
Sorry,
That was
Heron.
non-canon.
Fourth wall.
Eddie says, "Yeah, I apologize, but I also wouldn't doubt that Destiny probably knows all your names by now."
Maybe.
Yes. But you mentioned you had a vision when you touched her. I touched her and nothing happened. But this could be because you have some weird
I am.
things going on.
I open
with
up the
you.
curtains to see where you're at.
Okay. So the
Mark,
captain's
let me
cabin
show you.
is
So if the rabbit
two
goes
decks
around,
down.
yeah.
Like,
Oh,
If
okay.
you
All
open-
right.
if you open a curtain, you're looking sort of out behind the ship.
Oh, wouldn't the captain's cabin be on deck?
I thought it was like on the upper deck, but it's okay. If it's,
But,
it's,
this is a new ship.
No,
so-
it is a new ship. It is a new ship.
Eddie says,
What's been going on with you, Eddie? One eye came to me and said some very interesting things about you.
"Did he tell you about the Archons?"
Ah, yes.
I have very fair reason to believe that I am connected to the Archons in some way. In fact, I might be chosen by them.
Okay. No, of course
that
you are.
in-
No, sorry, of course you are. Of course you are.
That's what you're saying. Like,
They came to me,
Yeah.
one eye confirmed it.
Of course he did.
and
That was a very weird conversation because normally he speaks in one word sentences,
Yep.
and he was very eloquent.
You sure he wasn't controlled by something?
Not one eye.
I don't know. They're saying that he's a chosen of something.
but
And he's been very surprising me.
when the Archons came to me and said this,
They came to you?
yes, they came to me, and they told me I was the chosen one for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know this is a lot,
Wow.
but also when I was speaking to the teacher and we had that handshake, I saw the Archons again in that vision, so she might be connected to them in some form.
You mean that person that just
That
does not remember anything?
that very strange, mysterious person who talks way too much.
Yes.
Actually, Sally, roll me a notice check.
Right?
This is kind of retroactive.
That is
6'2".
a 9.
So, this has sort of been buzzing in the back of your head since you first opened the crate. There was no food or water in there. And it is clear that the crates had been sitting in this cave for at least days and days.
Oh, so those crates weren't on the ship. They were.
No, those crates.
no.
Those were crates that were here when you guys got
Oh, okay.
We had very little air too. I'm like, you know what?
All right. This whole time I thought those
Wooden
crates were on the
crate
ship.
or not.
here. No, they are in the cave.
Airtight.
Okay. So they were in this. So they were in here this whole time.
And in your suspicions about this character, the teacher, no real name, no origin. This crate has been in here since we got here and doing repairs, and suddenly there's a knocking. Do you remember that other ship with that vampire we defeated?
Yes.
There was no food in that crate or water, and I would think that person would have suffocated by now.
Well,
She
she's
didn't-
not singing any song. She's not trying to control her brains. So that does.
And she does, but she does seem really, really good with the sword.
Yes, but here's the thing about I don't know, everything that's happened to us. I feel as though maybe, just maybe, what if Destiny's found a body taken Renly I don't know, formed a body of their own. And it's teacher.
That's a very good point.
I mean, but I've interacted with Destiny in the past.
Destiny spoke to you through Mock, and he also appeared to you kind of in person when you touched the Unbound Bindstone.
And I can definitely discern that their energies are different, right? The energy I felt from Teach and the energy I felt from Destiny.
You would have no way of knowing that. I mean, your ability to see and detect energy is related to life energy and biology and being able to heal and see what's wrong and things like that.
But Destiny is not part of
Destiny's
this life.
not part of that. Destiny is a magic spell that he's essentially a telepathic entity.
But what I felt from Teach was definitely more akin to this planet.
You haven't used your healing sight on her yet.
Wow.
What you felt when you touched her was the vision I described, but nothing more specific.
Eddie will say to you,
and
I don't think, I'm not sure, but I really don't think Destiny has a hand in this.
Sure.
you think she might be more Archon related?
Yes.
Well, because this is your ship and I'm working under you, were this teacher figure do anything out of the ordinary, do I have your permission to just kill
Yes.
her? Fair enough.
You know, they're saying, what's that saying? Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer?
Doesn't the charter say that they have to have a trial?
She
hasn't signed the charter, and we're not going to have her sign the charter.
Are you sure?
Easy
She
to kill
could be a guest.
Okay.
Like Zora.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom's still here, by the way.
She's still alive. Noted.
Good. Well,
Okay, well,
should we rest in the meantime?
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, we should
let's
all
rest,
rest.
and then on the morrow, let's venture towards Linamere.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll see how our guest is doing.
Yes. Are we going to check on her? Do you want to make her your priority?
What do you mean?
I mean, you had a connection with her, so therefore you should have the priority. I don't have the ounce in me to check on her, because I don't know if it's noticed. I'm so fucking exhausted after every fucking thing that I've done.
I mean, I'm pretty exhausted too.
Yeah,
But I'll check.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll do it. I'm the captain of the ship. Both of you have expended a lot of magical energy, I believe.
I have more to expend. I know he's not here, but his notes are. I will continue to work on whatever spell he was working on to liberate you from your curse. I will be in his study and possibly asleep in his study for the next few weeks.
Steve, how long will it take us to effect repairs to get underway? Do we have enough time to rest at least for a day or two?
Yeah. I feel like
It's gonna be 2 or 3 days before you guys can stay out of here.
Okay.
All right.
So you're gonna go check on teacher?
Yes.
Okay. What do you do to check on her?
Well, how far along is she in her project?
I mean, she's just gotten started.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say,
So we want to count every piece of the wood. We want to create up to 1, 2,
everything
3.
okay here?
Yes. Mock
all
is
right?
a wonderful assistant. He's doing great.
You see so many broken boards, and Mock just throwing rocks at the mast.
Eddie will come up to you and say, by the way, are you hungry or thirsty?
And you see, like, and this is it's like, yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, Eddie will get like some water on the side and
Thank you. I take a sip.
Okay. You successfully drink water.
Okay.
No roll?
I don't know. She just looked at me like.
Roll for agility.
Then it's not
Checking to
poisonous
see
to
if
your body.
anything-
and then I give you some like some food,
Thank you.
maybe a piece of bread or wheat.
Ship's biscuit.
Just like raw wheat.
Well, I mean, like ship biscuits, whatever.
Oh, okay. Oh, I bet this goes in here, right? Because it's hard. That's. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You've had that kind of food before, right?
No, but the logic is 1, 2.
That's three.
What's your favorite food, by the way?
I don't know.
Have you
Not this.
have you had any? Have you had anything
I'm
before
hungry.
this?
I don't remember. I wish I did. I really wish I remembered anything other than this.
When we shook hands earlier,
Yes.
did you see anything? Because I saw some things.
No, I didn't. I would really like to hear everything. Everything at all that you saw.
I go on to explain to her what I
Maybe we
saw,
should have you watch over her.
and I talk about the Archons and these
What
cities.
do you tell me about the Archon? I'll stop you when you say the Archon. What? I beg your pardon. I've heard that word a couple times. What are the
Information
Archons?
Forget that. He's not to be trusted.
I say,
We both did.
I don't know
Do you like that?
exactly what the Archons are. Sorry.
Gods?
In the common beliefs of the broader world of Archonia here, Archons are essentially, they're sort of a combination between like angels and like ancient Greek demigods like Hercules. They are these holy beings that are not gods themselves, but are like just a step down.
But before Eddie even explains all that, he says, I'm sorry, teacher, right?
Yes.
It is kind of hard for me to just tell you everything I know because
Of course.
we just found you in a box.
Yes.
And,
I remember that.
and we've had a bad experience in the past with boxes.
Oh.
I want to walk something back that I said earlier because I just looked up Healer's Eye.
Yeah, my here's eye is still on.
You commit effort as an on-turn action, and then it stays committed until you stop. You never stopped.
Yeah.
So we'll just say that you hadn't really looked at her closely.
Yeah.
But if you would like to do that now, you may.
Yes. Yeah. I'll take a close look with my healing eye and see if she actually is okay.
Good night, Cody. Cody's saying good night to you too.
Good night.
Thanks for watching.
When you look at her with your Healer's Eye, so your Healer's Eye, one of the things it says is diagnose creatures flawlessly, perceive their physiology, learn their current hit point totals. What's your current hit point total?
Hold on. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to be asked.
Scanned.
I thought this was an RP scene. I didn't.
I'm scanning you right now.
My HP is 48.
48. Yeah.
Respectable. No-
That's great. You're way higher than me.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, I'm like a.
You're a mage
Yeah,
basically.
mage, yeah.
So she's 48 hit points. She's pretty strong. She is not under the effect of any diseases or poisons. She has no major injuries that you can see. The entirety of her life force is centered in a glowing orb in her chest. She has no life energy anywhere else in her body.
Perfectly normal.
And the color of the glow is a shade of sort of tealish off-white that you associate only with Omnium Bindstones.
Sagittarius, right?
And just
Perfectly
as you
normal
are
human girl.
noticing that about Teacher, we are going to cut down to Sally One-Eyed bedding down for the night in the captain's quarters.
Oh.
A clap of thunder. Way too loud in this small room. And he appears, collapsing to the ground, covered in blood.
Oh.
He? One eye?
He looks up at you, his eye missing. He says, I found him. And then passes out. That's our break.
Ooh.
We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh,
Brilliant.
nice.
Brilliant.
With
Stay
everyone in
tuned.
10,
Woo!
it's exactly 10:05 here in California, so 10:15 we'll be back.
Who did you find?
My dad.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I was
Took a second
Hold
for
on.
the music to
What
change
happened?
over to
Like,
music.
Are we stuck?
I don't know.
Are we stuck? Are we
no,
back?
we're
We
fine.
froze.
Everyone freeze.
We didn't get the cue from Steve, so we might have been frozen for a little bit.
Sorry, guys. I died. No, I'm not dead. I'm in Sally One Eye's bedroom as One Eye.
Yes, you are.
Interesting.
Yes,
All right.
you are.
So as I see you all bloodied, I grab a towel and I start wiping you down. I'm like,
No, well, he passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
so you
still
probably,
applicable.
so you
Yeah.
probably
Still
catch
wipe him down.
yeah,
Yeah.
still wipe him down, And I'm like, one eye, and I look for any visible wounds.
Covered in them. He's been slashed and torn up by claws.
Oh shit.
At first, you take them for like sword slashes, but then you notice in a few places that they are like raked claws. They're in parallel.
Dad was
Yeah,
angry.
I yell for Eddie, and I'm like, whoever's on watch, I'm like, Night Watch, grab Eddie Bones.
Eddie, you can, depending on how loud you yell, you can probably hear it because if you open the door and yell that, Eddie's on deck with
Okay.
teacher. So
Yeah.
I'm in the library. Do I hear this?
roll notice.
Okay.
7 or higher, you hear it.
Okay.
I have to go.
Oh, my D6s are here. I'm like, where did all my D6s go? Not the 3. Never mind.
Yes.
I apologize. I have to go check on the captain.
Of course.
And
Comes Heron in. Gertie also.
What happened?
And I close the door. I'm like, Gertie, keep watch. And I'm like, he's very injured. Can you please heal him, Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie will lay on hands and see if I can heal him up.
Oh,
Okay.
I yell at Gertie to bring some water.
And my eyes are still on too. So what's his current HP?
885.
Jeez, out of
Way more than it.
okay. so I'll say.
I want to be an Archon.
So they're like, he's fine.
So I'll say, well, he at least is not. He's nowhere near death, so that's good.
By your standards, he's not.
Yeah,
But
so-
he's clearly unconscious
Yeah.
from injury.
So, but I'll start to heal.
When you place your hands on him and heal, first of all, roll like hit points for how much you're healing.
Okay, so it's 5 plus my level. 18, 22.
22. Okay, that gets multiplied by 10 as you lay your hands on him and start using this healing energy that you've used on so many people already. Something weird happens as it shoots out of your hands and into his body. It connects with some kind of like energy, and it begins to suck the healing power out of you into his
Whoa.
body, and you're going to take 2 system strain from this.
Ooh.
But One Eye wakes up. And when you let go, you have to yank your hands off.
Whoa, Eddie, you all right, friend?
Man, this is happening a lot today. And I say, yeah, I think he's good now.
Thank you, Eddie.
I need
Bones.
to sit down.
And then I'm like, okay, thank you, Eddie Bones. I'm like, One Eye, who did this to you?
Sal.
Sal, he could damage you this far?
Something. Something's wrong.
Careful.
So, where is he? You said you found him.
He was in the dark place.
Where's the dark place?
That place where there's no light.
Okay.
It was smelly,
Bad smells?
mostly. I found him because we found
Yes.
Maul, and she smelled different. So I thought, what would Sal smell like if he smelled like that? And I found Sal is far from here.
What made him so different? Or strong enough to hurt you like this?
He smelled like orc magic.
Thank you for finding him, One Eye.
I tried to bring him back, but he turned out to be in charge.
In charge?
Yeah. See,
Was he in his right mind, or was he like berserk?
well, he didn't act like he used to, if that's what you mean. He was like mad.
Did he know who you were? Or you are?
Well, I'm
Because none of my family would intentionally hurt you or attack you.
but he just did.
He must have not been in the right mind.
But when I just said he was in charge, did he have other people with him?
Yeah. The big people.
Big people, like orc people or human people?
No.
Giant?
Yes.
Is it in was a dark place in the land of the orcs?
No, there were no orcs there. He just smelled like orcs.
Yes. Well, we know the orcs did magic on him to turn him into a wolf.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. That explains it.
Did he look like a wolf?
Yeah, he was real big. Like when you get wolfy, but way more. Like way more.
He didn't recognize you at all.
Do you have any food?
I give him a treat.
What is it?
It's a dog treat. And then I yell at Gertie, if you have any raw meat, please bring it up along with that water.
There's a lot of human corpses, Captain.
No human corpses.
Okay,
Fish, any fish.
that's... Yeah, alright, okay.
Gertie turns around and I am suddenly standing right next to her. Why does the captain call for raw meat or raw fish?
She has a dog friend. A dog man friend.
Okay.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm teacher.
Hi, I'm Gertie.
Hello, Gertie.
I would have told Gertie about the help, or Gertie would have known.
You have really warm hands.
Oh, thank you.
So... What
Well,
brings
don't
you
let me
here?
keep you. You know, I'm helping with this. Just taking a little breather, and I look up, and what is Mock doing right now? So-
You are confused about the geography. You have to be below decks to be at the door to the captain's
Oh,
quarters.
Gertie is that close? Sorry, I thought she was up on.
No, she was standing guard over the captain's quarters.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say that I'd like to follow Eddie Bones
Okay,
down
yeah.
at a
so
point.
you
Yes.
can be down here, but you can't look
Okay.
up from here and see Mock. There's
Fair
a
enough.
Ceiling above you.
Copy that. We're down a couple decks.
Yeah.
I'll say, I should get back to work. I'm helping repair the yard arm.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I will let you get back to your work.
Well, you know, I'm kind of second in command on the ship here, so
Really?
if you need anything,
Thank you. Right now, I could use another pair of hands, I think. Mock is a wonderful student, but he is
an idiot,
a student.
I'll send you some people if anyone's not unconscious.
Thank you.
All right. Gertie
You
goes off
don't
in search of fish.
Eat human corpses, do you?
Not generally, but I don't have any friends who are large dog men, and Captain's friends are weird.
Noted.
It's
Thank you.
worth asking.
That's wonderful to hear. Thank you.
Eddie says to you, Sally, so is everything okay? Do you need me to stay here?
No. I'm sorry you got injured or strained healing One Eye. Do you have any questions about One Eye? About the Archon thing?
Yeah. Do I already know that he's Archon?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That is information that you have.
That's-
In fact, I believe you already know that he's the only Archon left on the planet.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, so he looks at him and says, you know, I don't know if we really talked for a while.
I'm kind of a dog.
But you're also an Archon.
Well, I was a dog first, and I got promoted to Archon.
This might sound crazy, but the Archons came to me and said they chose me.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so you know about this.
Well, I didn't
Why-
recognize you at first, but yeah, there was. It got out. Yeah.
So you know this whole time.
To work on their corporate
Yeah, right.
communications.
It's hard for
Big
me.
no blast. It's a newsletter.
We can't crosstalk. There's one audio.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, apologies.
It's hard for me because I'm a dog.
And yet you still know about the Archons and why.
I'm an Archon.
Yes.
I am one.
Okay.
Yes.
And they chose me. So,
They who?
the Archons.
Yeah, we did.
But you didn't chose me specifically, it was somebody else.
Well, I was there, and they were like, "We want this guy," and I was like, "Smells okay to me."
Then why were you so mean to me when we first met?
I don't recognize you because you turned into a wolf.
But you turned into a dog.
He is
No, I
a dog.
don't. I am a dog.
Well, at first I didn't. You
When
were just like a
when-
humanoid figure.
When we chose you, you were like a baby human, and now
So you
turned
knew
into
me
a
when I was a baby?
Yeah.
So you must have known exactly how I was brought up then.
Yeah, your parents were nice.
Wait, did you meet my parents?
I didn't meet. I saw them.
Okay, well, we're getting off the track.
Yeah.
That woman I met up there, you might have passed her on the way here when you came down.
Oh, he appeared in the room.
Oh,
He didn't
okay.
pass.
Well, anyway, I shook hands with her up there, and I saw a vision. I don't know if it's the past or the future or whatever, but I saw the Archons leaving with the stone.
What stone?
I believe it was the Omnibus. I can't remember. But,
You saw the Omnium Bindstone that Sarius is in, and you saw the Archons leaving. There were two separate parts of the vision.
okay.
They didn't have a stone with them. in the
So,
vision.
yeah, so I saw the Archons leaving,
Yeah.
and I saw big cities and big shipless, massless ships.
Yeah.
And do you know anything about these things?
No. I don't really know what you're talking about.
You know about Destiny, right?
The rain guy.
I think so.
I don't really understand that.
Because the Archons told me that they can't come back until Destiny is taken care of.
Yeah, that's right.
But you're here, though.
I didn't leave.
Okay, so that's good. So I'm telling you now that they said that to me.
Okay, I didn't leave because I have a job. I have to watch my family, the family of the man.
That's my family, Eddie Bones.
Yeah.
That's my
family.
Yeah.
The family of the man.
He's best dog.
Okay. But the world is in peril, though. Because
what?
in peril. The world is in danger because of this destiny.
The family is in danger?
Well, yes, your family is on the world, so they're in danger because of this. So if we don't stop Destiny, your family's gonna die.
Where is he?
I've interacted with him. Can you smell him on me?
No. You need to brush your teeth.
How about this? Next time we see him, Sally's gonna call you, and we're gonna take him down.
Okay, but what if I don't hear? Because sometimes I'm with other family.
You're with other Archons?
No.
My family. I have a very large
The
family.
family of the man. Lots of people. Lots of pack.
Well, hopefully you hear us. Because
If
this
you-
is
if you find him-
because this is not
If you find him, fucking chill him.
Good. Good. And he can't go through you, right? Because this Destiny guy can take over minds all over the Earth, all over this planet. I mean,
Okay.
and it's like a high percentage, like over 60%.
What?
Over 60% of the beings on this planet are
What?
taken over by Destiny.
I'm like, Eddie, that's too complicated. He's a dog. He's a dog. He can't really do math.
I'm starting to think this is an act, though, because he knows more than he's looking on to.
He
How's
might.
your mom?
Exactly. How's your mom?
By the way, how's my mom? How's Maul?
She's okay.
Good.
She's back home.
It's good. Getting better?
No.
Can you take... Would you be able to show me where my father is?
No. Because,
Too dark?
no. He'll hurt you.
I see.
And I need to see him too.
He'll kill you.
No, I don't know. I was able to stand up to Maul.
Yeah, Maul is strong. Sal.
And you know this, it's because of them.
That's why.
So this can only be cured by doing something with them.
Okay, is it being killed by them?
Either killing them, maybe, because
Well, now you done fucked up.
I'm like, Eddie, shut up. You
again,
can't kill my
this is a
father.
maybe.
You back up. You back up.
I'm all the way at the
Get
wall.
out. Get out.
See you later, Eddie.
We'll talk later.
No. That guy wasn't chosen by Archons.
I know.
It's complicated.
Yes.
It's hard because the family of the man, the Archons.
Yeah. But something bad happened to make... You know when dogs go rabid?
No.
You don't know.
No. What's that mean?
When animals go crazy,
Do you have any food?
I give them some of the fish. And I give him some water. And actually, I give him a bath.
He comes over to you, sort of knocks you down on the bed, and then just lays against you.
I scratch his ears. I'm like, I missed you, One Eye.
Yep. Can I go back to teach?
Sally's,
Standing there like,
Sally,
weird.
You're in here questioning a dog that can talk.
Sally's with her emotional support god.
It really is.
I go back to teach.
Flunked out of seeing eye dog school. He got recruited by the Archonians instead.
I go back to teacher, complete, and you can definitely tell my face. I'm super frustrated.
Yeah.
And
Is
and
everything all right?
and I say, no, everything's not all right. I don't know what the fuck these gods want.
I'm sorry, did you go and speak to a god?
Yeah, I don't know. He might be a god, he might not be.
This is fascinating.
Basically, I'm caught in the middle of this power struggle between would-be gods and
Why?
the gods,
Why?
and they are just fucking
mouth of
putting
the
me
group.
through a fucking cage, and I don't know what to do. They don't tell me anything.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
They,
What do you know that's
they-
hard?
I'm like a little puppet to them. It's so frustrating.
That's terrible.
But anyway, sorry, this is a lot. And I just want to let you know that hanging with us, you're probably going to be in danger. So
Okay.
if just watch your back. And Eddie's gonna go to his room.
I do like a full turn, just trying to watch my. Like, oh,
Are you chasing your tail?
yeah.
Eddie, when you reach your room, there's a woman in there.
Oh,
Back to the door.
oh, goodness.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I say, I'm already low on system strain. well, who is it?
Eddie, did you forget me already? She turns around and you see Nakashi, your goddess.
Damn.
You're so special. You are.
Special little boy you are. Wow.
You're lucky you're not there. Well, obviously. So Eddie's like
Language.
Eddie is like really frustrated, and he says, "I'm happy to see you, but it's been a long day."
I know. I just wanted to let you know that I felt what happened.
What exactly? Because a lot happened.
A few minutes ago, when you tried to use my blessing to heal the Archon.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to, first of all, say thank you for all of the good that you have spread with the power that was entrusted to you. And second of all, to just kind of explain the mechanism by which you were granted your ability to heal was through the Archon. So it is technically their power that you use to heal people. That's why that happened, and you should be careful using your powers on them.
So my powers are coming from the Archons.
Well, they aren't coming from the Archons anymore. They're in you, but they were placed in you by Archon magic.
See, I'm sorry. It's been a really long couple of days, and I'm very frustrated.
She holds up your sketchbook with a drawing of her in it.
Oh.
Can I keep this?
Oh wow. Oh wow.
I say,
Not the whole book, just this. The picture of me.
you know what? I'll be honored.
She pulls out a paper from her pocket and hands it to you.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a flawless photorealistic drawing of you. She's
Bruh.
like, I made you that.
Oh, wait, of me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is it flattering or is it
Yeah,
a little too
It's
realistic?
good. It's good.
It's just him like mid blink, just
Is it up in wolfing out?
You gotta
So,
ask the photo.
I didn't know. I didn't know you could draw or like this.
I'm a goddess. I can do whatever.
Well,
It
Thank
lacks
you.
the sort of, artistic oomph that yours has, but it's you.
thank you. But I still have to ask you though.
Yeah.
I'm very lost right now. The Archons are telling me to do one thing. My gut's telling me to do something else. I'm taking care of this kid who might become a new god.
He is already a god.
Well,
He just didn't know it for a while.
I'm just not sure where I should go. And this constant pain I'm in from this curse, it's not helping. Every full moon, I'm in fear of losing myself.
Eddie, mortals often ask gods, where should I go? What should I do? Some gods tell them specifically. But even the gods that do that, they only do it for a small number of people. The truth of the matter is, when we made you, we gave you the freedom to choose your path yourself. The question that you should have for me is not, where should you go? But, will I be with you when you go there? And the answer is yes. You can decide where to go. I know you, Eddie Bones, and I know that your criteria for making the decision will be good and honorable. And because of that, I will go with you.
Thank you. It's just been real tough these last couple of days.
Emotional support goddess.
It's been real tough. And
For you.
I feel like there's a lot on my shoulders.
But he's not even a god. He's just an Archon. They work for us.
I knew it.
Yeah. I mean, we don't mind too much. What even is a god? They work for us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep doing what I think is right.
That's all anyone can
If
do.
that's okay with you.
Well, I certainly don't want you to do what you think is
Yeah.
bad.
We did lose that fox that caused all this in the first place.
There's a rumor about that.
With the other gods?
The council has called a meeting with the gods. It hasn't taken place yet. But there's a rumor that Asarius, the world smasher, isn't done with us yet. That he's at it again.
How? He was taken by by those wizard dragons.
Hold on. You recall that most of the council has been taken by Destiny.
Not exactly correct.
Not exactly correct?
No. Certain members, not taken. but
Okay.
Certain members of the council were born after Destiny spread, so
Right.
that means that he has influence on them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Just as a reminder for that.
Don't
But
let the
you-
gods go.
You and, well, sorry, mostly made the council aware of Destiny just recently.
Right.
So that's
Right,
information
right,
you
right.
would know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but what Nakashi is telling you is that the rumor in the god community is that Asarius is doing something.
And I say, how is that possible? He was sucked into that stone.
What stone? What do you mean?
The Omnium Fire Stone. The red one.
She's gonna touch your head.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. So this isn't him. What do they want to meet about?
This might be the influence of Destiny.
Who's that?
Eddie will go on to explain the entire thing. Like Destiny and how the fox made him by accident or whatever back in the day, and how people that are born after that point could be infected. All that stuff, including gods.
Eddie, this is dangerous. There is one among the gods who was born immortal during the time that you are describing. This is very dangerous. She's not just one of the gods, she's one of the three.
Yep.
If she was born infected as a mortal and then granted godhood, that could not only mean that he could still control her, it could be the very thing, her apotheosis, that gave him sentience in the first place.
Oh shit.
Is there anything I can do? To
We're
help
gonna
you?
have to kill her.
Oh.
I don't even know what I could do.
Well,
We need to have this meeting with the council. They are scary, but they might know something.
will you be okay?
Well, it won't be just me. The problem is he's going to be there too. And if the story you told me is correct, some of the council members might also be infected. This
Yep.
whole meeting will have people on both sides of it that Destiny has infected.
There's a lot of bindstones left.
God, there are a
Maybe-
lot of them are on your ship.
Maybe you should talk to Maybe before this meeting, you should talk to the gods that you know for sure are not infected.
There's no way to know. What if she's found a way to spread it to other gods?
No way.
No way. A spell is alive and controlling the world. What is no way? What is that?
No, what I mean is, I didn't know that it could spread like that. I thought it's only between possible mortals.
It's a magical spell. Magic is malleable. It can be changed. It can be shaped. It has changed just in the past 700,000 years or so. At the start of this new age of the world, magic worked completely differently than it does now, and that's might be because of him, maybe.
Is there any... Do you know of any place on this world I can go to where I can possibly learn or acquire anything that can help me on my journey to help you? Because I feel like I don't have the power.
Eddie, I know that amongst mortals, gods have the reputation of being cryptic and dodging questions. I know that. And sometimes it's true. Because there are sometimes things we can't tell you, or things that we know it's better not to tell you. Believe me when I tell you now, I have no idea how to deal with this. Absolutely not. Someone else might, but I don't. Maybe Abraxiel knows. If there's one thing I think we can be certain of the council members, we know that Radomir Utgast, Abraxiel, and Moira Smoothskin were all born before the Destiny spell was created. It means they weren't infected from birth, and as far as we know, still aren't. Rock and Zaylin were born after the Destiny spell was created. There's no way to know.
Well, I guess I'll keep searching the land for an answer in the meantime. Because I'm sorry, but I don't see any way to defeat these dragons or Destiny in my current position.
Dragons are hard enough. You know they're stronger than they used to be.
These are the first ones I've ever seen.
Well, not me. A couple million years ago, there were dragons everywhere. Even the strongest dragon back then was barely a match for these.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah. I wonder if someone changed the way magic is, specifically to make his dragons stronger.
His dragons?
They work for him, don't they?
Well, these were wizards that turned into dragons.
No, they were dragons that turned into wizards.
Oh, sorry. I thought they were wizards that turned into dragons. But...
They were... Dragons can shapeshift.
Okay, that's new to me too.
It has been a while since they were seen en masse.
Because I saw 3.
You actually saw 5.
What? Wait,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm outgunned.
I think we might all be outgunned, Eddie Jones.
So
He's got 63% of mortals and at least one goddess.
I'm going to try my best to get some sleep, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But,
By the way, I saw a woman upstairs.
oh yeah, I believe her name was Teacher.
There's something real weird about her sword.
Well, I was looking at her, and she actually has like this stone in the middle of her body.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Perfectly
about?
normal.
Do you know
Nothing to worry
anything about that?
I do actually. You can't see what she's looking at, but she's starting to look over her shoulder. Eddie, I gotta go.
Sure.
Watch out for that sword. She's gone.
Eddie kind of like puts his hand on his hips and is just like, well, let's see if I can fall asleep.
Teacher, what are you up to?
Nothing. We loop make a loop, and then the rabbit goes around the loop. I'm teaching Mock how to tie knots.
You are
Uh,
not.
No,
You are attempting.
I'm
to
trying
teach Mark.
very hard. I've made up like 3 different songs.
Yep.
He's not getting any of them. I've tried a rhyme with no song. I've tried. It's just not happening. I'm waiting for Gertie to send me someone else. Can I roll for craft to see how far I've gotten?
No need to roll. You are making progress, but
Right.
you've been at this now for hours and hours, and it's well
Yep.
into the nighttime. Gertie is going to come on deck.
Teacher.
Teacher, yeah, listen.
Yes.
You know, I'm the bosun here, which means as when the captain's asleep, I'm in charge. That's what that means.
Yes. I remember second in command.
Right, basically. You're still working?
I take a moment, look up or out, I guess, at the sky, realize that it is well dark. I'm like, yes. And now I am tired, and it is time to stop.
Do you have accommodations?
No.
Okay. Well, since you are an honored guest,
Okay. Thank you.
because I'm the bosun, I do have an officer's cabin. Would you like to come share it with me?
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
That's so
Great.
slick, Green Gertie.
Mock, whatever you're doing, cut it out and guard the ship till you fall asleep.
Great work today, Moth. It was a pleasure getting to know you.
Why?
Because you are a person with inherent value and worthy of respect.
I know.
Fascinating. And I walk off after Gertie.
Okay. Yeah, Gertie puts the moves on you in the cabin.
Oh, she does.
Absolutely, 100%.
Teacher responds with just complete bafflement. And I'd like to roll charisma to politely and connect, to politely deflect in a way that Gertie feels like, you know what? I didn't get lucky, but that went very well.
Okay, roll charisma
That's
for that.
so
got it.
funny. That's too real, Queen.
That's an almost impossible charisma roll for
Yeah.
anyone.
Wow.
So go ahead.
So it's like a polite reject.
A polite rejection that makes someone not feel bad.
Yeah.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
Hit an 11 and you can have it.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be a 9, plus 1 for my connect,
Okay.
plus 1 for my charisma. That's an 11.
Yo, let's fucking go. Good on you.
Yes. Gertie's like,
Good on you.
huh. And then, somehow through the course of the exchange, Gertie starts to feel like you're actually like a child. and she realizes that she needs to, take care of you.
Wow. Wow.
And it all goes fine.
It goes great. We're besties now.
Yes, 100%.
Besties. Yes. Love it. All right.
And then, where are you right now? I've lost track.
He's in the lab.
You're in the lab,
I'm in the
that's
lab.
right.
I lie down and attempt to sleep.
I do want to say that there's a moment just because I'm just completely baffled by the amount that Asarius has scribbled down in his mad attempt to.
So this has come up, and I just I want to clarify because it came up a couple times before our 5-week break, but I want to make sure it's clear. what you have of his is his ancient notebook from 2 million years ago that's in a language you don't read. And you have his current notes on his recent experiments.
And that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, his actual spell book that he used day to day is with him.
Yo, I don't have a spell book.
Yeah.
That I understand. I'm working on his research.
Great.
And trying to finish that with what little knowledge I have. But yeah, I'm completely losing it. And there's times where I walk out on deck, seeing what teacher's up to, and there's a moment where, like, I'm, without even thinking, as exhausted as I am, trying to stay up and wrap my head around it, bump into her, apologize before going down into the study, and just going like...
While you're on deck, you see Heron up there, leaning on the railing heavily and drinking. Hey, man.
Heron?
Sorry, I should have bowed.
Don't bother. It's fine.
Well, not because of the king thing. We don't care about that. It's just the politeness.
Sure.
Manners.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Sure.
I was. There were dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing they don't tell you about standing in the gap. No, that's not true. They do tell you, but I didn't really get it. Sometimes you can stand in the gap and it doesn't matter because everyone still dies. Also, I'm pretty sure Sally's mad at me.
I don't think she's mad at you.
Well, we
I don't.
slept together like a few nights ago, and
Did you
now
now?
it seems like she's trying to get me off the ship.
Huh. Okay. I don't... I'm like thinking, I don't know how to help him. I'm like, right, so, right. Sally is like a comet.
She's like a Valkyrie.
Like a Valkyrie, absolutely. And imagine that Valkyrie as a comet.
I don't know what that is.
In the sky, the thing that flashes and you're like, wow, that's gorgeous. But then you consider it and you look at it a little closer, and it's this ball of this rock that is just a flame, and it's moving very fast.
She does move fast.
Yes. Scally is Scally, I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. Sally is gorgeous when you're looking at her from afar. But then when you attempt to move as fast as she goes, you might burn. But if you're a comet, another comet, you might be able to smash into her and conjoin into one huge asteroid that just destroys everything.
I do not want to destroy
No,
everything.
no,
I just
you wouldn't.
thought maybe
again,
I could
it
have
just
a girlfriend for a short time. I
Oh.
don't know.
I don't know if
It
she's.
seems like it's not going that way.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Where are you going?
To hell? I don't know.
I mean, before that, like now.
Nah.
Do you need someone to go to hell for you? Because
No, I'm going to. I'm going to the study. Yeah.
what are you gonna do there?
Try to figure out what Renly was working on.
The short guy?
Yeah, the
I
short
mean
guy.
the short guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
he was working on several things. One for me, another for Eddie. And the math is confusing, to say the least, and I have gotten nowhere with it.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
good
have-
at math.
You're good at math?
Yeah, it's like 14.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 7 plus 7.
Ah.
Yeah. He tries
That's
to
right.
straighten up and drops his bottle into the sea.
Yeah, if you would love to help me, that would be wonderful.
I'd love to help you.
Oh. Heron.
Oh, this is joking.
Go sleep it off.
Okay.
When the GM tries to sleep with all the player characters.
Yeah.
Just 2 of them.
I look at him and I just think I don't have time. And
And he really thought
and it breaks my heart to think that, and
you two were fighting over him, and now Sally wants him off the ship.
Yeah.
And you're turning him down.
Polite reject.
Yeah.
I will try to reject him in a way that no, I want him to feel I want him to wake up feeling like, oh shit,
Despair.
maybe I really fucked up. And I think that's an easy one.
What are you trying to roll for here?
Maybe not roll, just like reject. I want him to wake up feeling like, oh shit, I should not have gotten as drunk as I did. But I think that's a given.
I don't think that you need to roll for that. I think
Yeah,
that's
I don't
just-
think I need to roll for that.
That's just gonna happen.
Cool.
What I'll do is I'll have him roll
Sure.
a physical save, and if he passes it, he remembers this conversation.
Gorgeous. I love it.
He has failed it.
Okay. Okay. I nod to a couple crewmates that are doing their rounds and just say like if they can take him back to his room, and then I go down to the study. I weep a little, I cry, and then I, for as long as I can, stay awake. Will work on trying to understand this mess that Asarius left.
As you go through Asarius' notes, please roll me a... Let me see what skill I should ask for.
I'm very good at magic.
Yeah, you're a magic-y guy. That's not what this is.
That's fair.
Sorry, my... I went to the wrong thingy and then I got a defective thing. Okay. I'm going to ask you... I'm going to ask you for... What's better for you, notice or perform?
Notice.
Okay, roll that, please. With charisma.
Nine.
So you, as you're looking over Tharius' notes, you do start to connect something about the way he constructs spells, something about the way he creates these different components that sort of link together, and you realize that it's almost like the way a composer would weave different instruments together to create a symphony. That's what Asarius is doing here with these complex equations and sort of treatises on how magic functions in the context of each spell. And as you start to notice it, you start to get caught up in your true Lorian self a little bit while looking at it. And suddenly your tattoos flare up. But instead of getting pulled towards the stone as you have been in the past, you find yourself staring into a giant pair of eyes. They just stare at you, looking angry. And they blink once. This is in a black void. Nothing else here but you and these two giant glowing yellow eyes. And then a mouth opens in the blackness, sharp teeth. And it says, "You're still out. I'll get you in." You're free to reply.
Your destiny.
I am many things. Destiny is a word for that which controls the fate of everyone. So it's a good name for me.
You have skewed something that was perfect without your influence.
Perfect. What was perfect without me? If things were perfect,
Chaos
he
was
wouldn't-
perfect without you.
If things were perfect, he wouldn't have created me. Chaos? Do you know what chaos was before I existed? Chaos was a ravening, infinite horde of monsters that lived in a plane of existence that existed only for torture and suffering. And they bred themselves only to kill and maim.
Why? Why was it there?
I certainly didn't put it there, but I did get rid of it.
It wasn't there, but you got rid of something that was natural, right? Something that existed and belonged there before your influence?
What? The demons of the abyss?
Everything has a place.
Not
Things-
everything should.
Now everything should. You and I can agree on that.
You are next on my list. The demons are gone. That's infinity of them for anyone counting. The next thing is you. One.
You are insignificant to me.
You are hilarious.
No, what I am is Lorian.
Oh, I'm well aware of who you are. I had you at
Good, say my name. Who am I?
Do you really want me to have people pray to you? Do you really want me to have people say your name?
Who am I to you? That you fear me so much that you are willing to put me as a target.
You are nothing to me but another god to be imprisoned, except for one thing.
So you fear me?
You are beloved of him. That is why you are a special case.
You know what? You are a special case to me as well.
Well, isn't this just fun?
Absolutely. Because here's the thing. You have imprisoned someone that is very, very special to me.
Oh, he's special to me too. He's my father.
Oh, same here.
You really are delusional.
No.
Your father was a murderous, insane tyrant king who sold his country to my dragons for almost no price.
My father was there every step of the way. From my leave, in every name that I've held, up to the point that I've remembered who I am. My father was a person, not who birthed me, but who walked alongside me through hell. That is who my father is.
Until you killed him. Oh, an embittered.
Call me by my name, you coward.
I don't think you understand. Do you know how gods get their power?
Your prayer and belief. Say my name, you coward.
Do you know what happens if you become your true self again?
I won't be strong enough to defeat you.
No, you will be recognizable enough to be sucked into those stones that you have in your arms. If I say your name, I, who live in the minds of the people of this world, they will all say your name, and you will be gone. That is all it will take for me.
Then why haven't you done it already?
Because I prefer to watch you fear. And I like to watch him watching you.
I'll see you another day.
I'll see you.
Not a liberating song. Say anything about that.
Your little songs are fun games, and I admit they do blind me temporarily. Unfortunately, there's no one here whose mind you can be freeing.
My own.
That's true. Roll magic on that.
10, 13, 14.
That sounds pretty good.
Okay. So, you successfully begin to free your mind from outside influence. Now you have to roll.
Luck.
Okay.
Is it a 1?
Carlos, I told you I'd be rolling once.
Wait,
You?
don't coins allow you to reroll?
I don't remember what I said. You have the list open?
Yes.
What's it say?
Automatic success on a skill check
That has to be done before.
It's true.
must be done before.
I want to see what happens.
I don't think I have a straight reroll on there, but
It's
if
okay.
it's written down, let me know.
It's okay. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
You have freed your mind from outside influence.
Mm-hmm.
So, Destiny pulls back, as he was, as you surmised, appearing to you through your mind. Abraxiel's influence on your brain that keeps you from remembering your true self also relaxes. And you vanish into the stones. You feel the tattoos on your arms pull upwards suddenly. Your whole world becomes like a throb, like when you stand up too fast and it throbs black. It's that, except it's multicolored, bright white.
Yeah.
And you feel yourself sort of ball up and shoot forward into this stone that is reconstituted from the bits in your arms.
Yeah.
And it thuds down onto the deck of the lab and rolls forward a little bit, and you are in there.
Dang.
That's where we're going to end tonight.
Damn it.
None of us saw that one down either.
We will see you all next week
Damn.
for episode 35. In 2 weeks, is it, Yuri? You're gone?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to come up with
Well,
something
enjoy.
else for that night. But we'll see you next week for 35. Thanks, everyone,
Holy
for
shit,
watching.
All right.
See you then.